Welcome to RV and Travel Adventures. Hope you're doing absolutely fabulous wherever you are at. In this edition, we're going to talk about politics. I love talking about politics. I'm a creature of politics. I just wanted to talk about EVs, electric vehicles versus internal combustion engine vehicles, ICE vehicles, and why there's such a disparity between the Chinese and American market. Just imagine you're a Chinese manufacturer of internal combustion engine vehicles in China. Yes, you're in China. There's Porsche down there, there's Mercedes down there, there's Ford, there's GM, there's Volkswagen, there's Toyota, and all the different manufacturers, Honda down there. And you look at their vehicles and you go, man, they know how to build a high quality internal combustion engine. We're like about 10, 20 years behind these folks. And their quality is stupendous, especially the Japanese and Korean manufacturers. They're doing an amazing job. And the Germans aren't too bad either. So the Chinese government, the dictator, whatever his name is, Xi, said, hey, we're not going to catch up with these folks building internal combustion engines for the next 10 years. And they're just going to continue to get better. These folks are, A+ at making these internal, polluting, gas guzzling engines. They're very good at it. So let's just focus on something else. Let's focus on and this is the important part, the future. The future. And the future is batteries, electric motors, and their drive systems for cars. These electric vehicles. So the government of China said, hey, we'll subsidize you. We'll give you some cash. We'll give the people, encourage them to buy the stuff by giving them, credits. We'll give you thousands of dollars of credits so you can buy an electric vehicle and not an ICE vehicle. So Chinese government, through their largesse, the companies started building batteries. They used to, these companies that built batteries for the iPhones, said, hey, we can make EV batteries. We can do that. And they started building batteries and better batteries and better batteries and better batteries and better motors and motors and motors and motors and designing all these amazing vehicles. They're not all amazing, but quite a few of them are absolutely amazing. So they evolved. These EVs evolved and got better and better and better and better. Because they knew that their ICE vehicles were pieces of crap. They couldn't compete with BMW, couldn't compete with Mercedes, couldn't compete with Volkswagen, couldn't compete with Honda, Toyota, couldn't compete with even GM and Ford, okay? They couldn't compete with them. So they said, hey, let's just make EVs. And because they're good at making batteries, little tiny batteries. But they said, hey, we scaled that up. They make big batteries. And now we got it, automated to the point where, hey, it's very nice. We're making amazing batteries. The price went from here to here. And now it's way down here. Used to be that you can buy a battery, 12 volt, 100 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery for your RV. Back in the day, it would cost $1,000. Then it became $800. Then it became $500. Right now on the market, you can buy a 100 amp hour, 12 volt lithium iron phosphate basic battery for about $150. So $1,000, $150. Big difference, almost 9 times less, quite a bit less. So all the while in los Estados Unidos, during the Obama administration, during the Trump administration, during the Biden administration, and now again with the Trump administration, it's always been Democrat or Republican, drill, baby, drill. Even though the Democrats say, hey, we're not going to, drill, baby, drill. But they were what? Drill, baby, drill. So in the United States of America, it's all about the oil and gas industry. The oil and gas industry pays the bills to finance elections. Like our governor here, Greg Abbott, he's all about drill, baby, drill. He's bought and paid for by the what? By the what? Oil and gas industry, period. Same with Trump. Same with pretty much, Biden and what's his name? Barack Obama, Barry, I used to call him Barry. So the electric vehicle industry in the United States is modest at best. I think we're like about 10, 15% of the market right now is electric vehicles. While in China, it's over 50%. It's amazing. And they're investing a lot of money. The government subsidies for the companies and for the individuals who buy those cars is amazing. And they're sending them all over the world in their gigantic, boats and ships. They're just, let's go send them to Mexico. Let's go send them to South America, Brazil. Let's go send them to Europe. Let's go send them to Thailand and Vietnam. Let's just send it. So they have this amazing capacity to build the batteries, to build the motors, to build the EVs, and they're sending them all over the world. While the United States is still into their gas, guzzling, environmentally damaging internal combustion engines. Drill, baby, drill. Again, the government has a lot to do with it. The Chinese government says, hey, we're going to make EVs, not ICE vehicles anymore because, we already had the worst pollution. We have some of the worst pollution in the known universe. Might as well clean up the air a little bit and put ICE vehicles out there. So it's been mitigating the damage for their environment quite a bit. It's a slow process. It's a slog, as they would say. Hey, that's a nice word, slog. But in the United States, we said, we're going to build EVs. Maybe we'll just build cars instead. Maybe we'll build Ford trucks. Maybe Ford EVs. Who knows? It's going back and forth. All the while, the Chinese are going, we're going to kick your ass in the international automobile market to the point where people are saying legacy automakers, Ford, GM, Stellantis, Dodge, Ram, are going to go the way of the dinosaur because they're such laggards. And it's thanks to the leadership in Los Estados Unidos. Trump, Biden, even Obama, they're all oil and gas. Bought and paid for by the oil and gas industry. Just saying. So next time you hear drill, baby, drill, you know that it's not just, Donald J. Trump. It's Biden. It's Obama. It's been a long time in the United States. People are, it's a nice life. It's a very nice life being a congressperson, a senator, a president, a vice president, working in the cabinet. You get a lot of perks. You go travel around the world. You get to speak. You get to write books. You get to hang out with dignitaries, go to all these cocktail parties. All the shrimp you can eat. Wow. I love that idea. All the shrimp I can eat. Cocktails, cervezas. You go to Mexico, you go to Latin America, you go to China, you go to Russia. Even the people you don't even like, you hang out with them and you have amazing, amazing food. Stay at the best places. Very nice. It's a very nice being a corrupt American politician. It's amazing. It's an amazing life. Thanks for watching my video. Again, the next time you go to a car lot and understand why there's so few and expensive, EVs produced by Ford, Stellantis, and GM. It's because there's no incentive by the United States government at this time to build them, while in China, there's a hell of a lot of incentives to build EVs and send them all over the world. All over the world. And by the time the United States wakes up from its disastrous environmental policies of building ICE vehicle after ICE vehicle after ICE vehicle, polluting ICE vehicles. I'm not saying EVs are perfect, but ICE vehicles are worse for the planet. Okay. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget, after they send all these ICE vehicles across the United States, they just still have stuff coming out of their pipe, and the environment's going to get worse in California, Florida, North Carolina, Michigan, all over the United States. It's bad. Bad. bad news. This is my opinion, by the way. This is my opinion after doing a hell of a lot of research, a hell of a lot of reading, a hell of a lot. Emphasis on hell. Okay. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. And ring the bell for future notifications. And please leave your kind and friendly comments below. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. This is my political take on why there's so many EVs in China and they're spreading all over the world as compared to Los Estados Unidos. It has only a tiny bit of EVs. I was thinking today, what would I like in an EV? You ever seen a Porsche, speedster from the 50s, late 50s? Very nice little bathtub Porsche. I was thinking with electric underpinnings, a little battery, a little, electric motors. I would love to have one of those little toy cars, zoom around town, at least go 80 miles an hour. I would love to have something like that. I would love for an American manufacturer to be creative and not build a $100,000, Chevrolet, truck instead of that. Build something, $50,000, $40,000, $30,000. In China right now, you can buy an electric car for $10,000. Amazing. It's amazing what you could do when the leadership says, let's do this. As compared to the American leadership says, nah, let's not do that. Let's do this. Let's stick to the oil and gas paradigm. This has been Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. Gracias. I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. Adios. Ring the bell for future notifications. Bye-bye.